Alright guys, we're at the Pasadena Police Department doing a open record for Jimmy. They're giving him a hard time getting his discovery, so we will keep this baby rolling. I should have a good hour on it with freed up memory, so put you guys on my chest. Sound like she's being nice and cordial to you. Oh yeah, well, good timing for us, huh? Thank you. Danke sehr.
Yeah, is Vance Mitchell in? Vance Mitchell? He's not. Who would be the next one in charge besides him? All right, who can I speak to with public records, open records? All right, well, I turned in this open records request, all right, on the 9th. Plain and simple, Word docs attached and everything. I've spoken to Vance on the telephone twice. Now I'm not receiving any phone calls back. I received this plain, generic email, no signature or anything, from Mitzi Gregg. All right. Attached to this email. Can I help you? I'm sorry? Okay, well, you can stand there, I mean, but it doesn't really pertain to you. This PDF document was attached to it, which
they just want to learn.
Which then was signed by John Snyder, who is the first assistant city attorney. No phone number, no nothing. No phone number, no nothing, no signature, for me to even contact them back regarding my information request. So then I received this at 12:09 p.m. on Thursday, September the 19th. I then typed out an email to Mitzi Gregg, which is all I had to correspond to her. Typed out an email with the open records request and stipulated that if I worked for open records, that these would be the sections that, in my opinion, would go to municipal court, legal department, city secretary, whomever, if I was to work for the Pasadena Police Department. I'm a professional IT guy since I've been put in this chair for over 20 years. I never would send out a generic email with no signature on it. My emails, all of my emails, have my signature, regards, and so forth, depending on what company I'm sending it to or whatever. This is unacceptable. That's fine. When I spoke to Rena Rios in the HR department, she even said, this is unacceptable. No way to contact anybody back, but yet they want me to contact them in regards to this. All right? But there's no contact information, no phone number. There's no contact information, no phone number for me to get back to them. So the only way I had was by email. All right? Based upon my experiences with Pasadena, based upon what I put in this email that has to do with Justin Pullen trying to pull information requests on Chief Espinosa, who was just told to resign by Ken Paxton's office. I know all about the scandal with him and his son and all the other stuff and all that. It's all in here, along with other information and the stuff that's happened to me from Pasadena. All right? So, I have copies of this. I need to know, does it go to the legal department, to Mitzi Gregg, who is the senior legal assistant? And if so, I've got a copy right here to give to her. Where's her department? John Snyder, the first assistant city attorney, since he's on the PDF, and he's the one requesting the information from me.
So first how it works is you send your request here, and then you'll look for your request. Anything here will find it. If they're wanting more, okay, let's see. So, if you want to. So, first of all, if you send an open records request here, we'll find the documentation here. If you're wanting more information or if you're wanting something else further, as far as video and calls for service reports, any additional information, and
Yes, like I requested the officer's body cam, his dash cam, proof of the radar for the citation. This is a simple traffic citation.
Right.
I requested all of that information. All of that information is strictly stated on here.
okay.
Now, there's certain things, all right, the first 8 bullets that I put in the email I sent to Mitzi,
Okay.
the oath of office. No, it came here first, and it was stamped. It was stamped and signed and received from Samantha McDonald. All right, Samantha McDonald's the one that took it here, made a copy of this. No, I ain't been notified at all. And now today makes the 15th day. You had 10 business days, so Monday was the 10th business day.
So when who contacted you, Mitzi?
Mitzi contacted me Thursday the 19th. At 12 at noon, that left the rest of the day, Thursday, Friday, and Monday, my stuff should have been ready.
So when
I have left voicemails with every one of the individuals here when I got their numbers.
when did the incident take place?
The incident was September 7th.
This year?
When I got the ticket. Yeah, this year. I then sent all of this, came in and did my open records request on September the 9th. All right? 2 days after. So this is the citation. This is my open records request. And like I said, I requested on here the oath of office, Form 2204, the oath of office, Form 2204, and any other sworn statements that apply or that complies with TC Article 16, Section 1 for the Pasadena Pasadena, Texas Judge Lester Warwick for the oath of office.
Has the right to view the.
That's fine. I understand that.
She gets involved.
Right.
She has the right to pull that report, and then that's why she has the right to, reach out to you.
Exactly. Exactly.
You have to pull that information in. That's when it goes to the chain of command. She reaches out to you, and then I guess the other gentleman is above her, and then he contacts you and put his signature.
Nobody has contacted me. This is the 15th day. I have contacted the Attorney General's office now 3 times. I have filed a complaint with the Attorney General's office and sent all of the original motion of discovery, open records request to the Attorney General, because I'm not going to play games and everything else. You have 10 days by law to get this information to me. By this PDF file that was sent to me from Mitzi Gray, by this PDF file, John Schneider is asking me how to do his job. It's not my responsibility, and you just said it yourself. You would review this, and then it would be sent to every department of what I was requesting, and then all of that information should come from legal, municipal court, or wherever, but the information that I have requested, all 14 items. Alright, the sworn statement, the oath of office, Form 2204, the statement of office, Form 2201, for the judge, for Carrie Brownlee, the prosecutor, for Mr. Piper, the prosecutor, and for the officer. Whatever department that's supposed to come from, you guys are supposed to take note of that and send it to that department to get the oath of office and statement of offices. Then, like you were saying, here, after number 8, for number 9, all audio, video, radar, equipment, proof from the Pasadena, Texas police officer LaFoy, badge number 3779. His body cam, dash cam, as well as radar equipment that was involved in the Terry stop of the issuing of my citation with the number at the location that I have on here on Spencer Highway on the date of September the 7th and the time. Number 10, all certificates, all certifications, inspections, and calibration dates of the audio, video, and radar equipment from the Pasadena, Texas police officer LaFoy, badge number 3779, whose body cam, dash cam, and radar equipment that was involved in the Terry stop and the issuing of the citation, date, time, and all that. Number 11, all of the Pasadena, Texas police officer LaFoy, badge number 3779's annual certifications from the Texas Department of Public Safety to perform a Terry stop, as well as any other annual certifications from the Texas Department of Public Safety that he's supposed to have and carry as an annual certification that all officers have. Number 12, the radio transmission of the Terry stop 5 minutes before the stop, during the stop, 5 minutes after the stop. Number 13, the affidavit from Officer LaFoy, badge number 3779.
Can I help you?
So I'm gonna have to repeat all of this again.
What is it you're needing?
What is your name?
My name is Christy Lewis. I'm over this division.
I thought that Vance Mitchell was over this.
He's out. No, I'm his phone.
Okay,
So
so
he's out today.
Okay.
What is it you
all
need?
right. So I have spoken
He
to.
needs his discovery. Y'all are beyond 10 days, and nobody can give him an answer of anything.
You're beyond the days of when I turned in my motion of discovery, my request for motion of discovery, and open records request. the people that I have spoken to from this point from this point, Vance Mitchell, in person here, and on the phone. Now, he refuses to return any of my phone calls as of past the 10 days.
Can I see your information?
Sure.
Back, maybe take the paperwork and go see if any of it's been pulled or done.
Well, first off, because I do TPIA, I understand the law, I'm an attorney. The first thing you need to understand with the TPIA, we have 10 days to respond to either let you know we're going to release it or we're going to seek a ruling from the Attorney General.
Exactly.
If it's something that we don't want to release.
Exactly.
Now, I don't know.
And I understand that part about the law
Okay.
that goes with the Attorney General, because you're supposed to send something to him
Right.
to get a reprieve from him, whether you can or cannot
Right.
release it. But you also send me a certified copy, redacted information, letting me know that you have sent a letter to the Attorney General
Okay.
asking for reprieve from him, whether to receive it or not to
Okay.
receive
So
it.
you got something within 10 days saying we're going to go? get a
No,
ruling?
no.
So you haven't gotten anything from
The
us?
only thing I received, which even when I spoke to Rena Rios in HR, I received this, which was a very generic email. Hang on, no signature,
Okay.
no notification of how to get a response from her.
Okay. Let me
Only
do that.
way I knew how was by the email address of Mitzi Gregg.
Okay.
Who Mitzi Gregg is the senior legal assistant. All right.
Right. She
Then
works.
she attached the PDF file from John Snyder. There's no, he signed it, but there's no phone number, there's no email address. So how was I supposed to contact either one of them?
Okay.
So-
hold on,
so
hold on
what
just
I
a
did-
minute. Let me.
Yep, take a pause, let her,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I was telling them take a pause and let you, yeah,
Let me
and
look at
then,
it for a minute.
Sure.
then you'll go on next.
And then this is my response when you get done to Mitzi's email.
Okay, because I'm over this records division, this is the city legal department, they handle all of the records requests.
Okay, well-
If they need a legal opinion from the attorney general.
So Vance Mitchell told me he was the supervisor
He is,
and you're his boss.
I'm the director of the records division, so
You're
Vance,
the director.
yes, so
Okay.
Vance Mitchell and Sharna Sotelo, these are the managers in here,
Okay.
they work for me. However, open records requests that are handled, they have to go to the attorney general, that's ran through Mitzi Gregg, she's in city legal, that's a whole other department, they
Correct.
represent every city department.
Correct.
So, if there's some issue with getting this to the AG, Vance and or Sherman were talking to Mitzi to make sure that that was handled the way it was supposed to.
Correct. And it will follow the chain of command.
Right,
I
so
understand.
let me see.
Your name was never mentioned to me out of any of the phone calls since
Well, it
Monday.
Okay,
or anything.
well, it wouldn't be mentioned because.
Well, even when I talked to Alyssa, who she's the one, she's the administrative assistant, she's the one that gave me the phone number from Mitzi. She's the one that gave me the phone number for John Snyder, John Snyder's email. She's the one that gave me the HR department's phone number and how I can get a hold of Rena.
Okay, all these people, Alyssa and Vance work in records. We process these requests.
Yeah, I know how it works,
But
trust me.
right, but the legal component of it is handled by city legal. So Mitzi and John Snyder would be your point of contact. 'Cause
Right.
they're the one that
Okay,
handle it.
okay.
So,
And me and Vance, we spent over an hour on the phone one afternoon talking about all of this and then other things, even the fact that his wife had just passed away 4 months ago, which we had something in common with me losing my mother and my father being 84 and a whole bunch of other stuff. So me and Vance spent a long time on the phone for over an hour. I have that phone call recorded as well as you have it recorded. Every communication that I've had with this office.
okay, now I'm looking at this letter that city legal sent to you on the 18th. It appears to me that they wanted you to resubmit a request of what you want because they wasn't sure what you were asking for. It is unclear from your request what specifically you're wishing to do. Is this the request?
No, this was the original. This was
Okay.
my response to that email, all right? The first part of this basically explains, I know about the scandal that happened with Espinosa and all this.
Okay.
Then it goes in to say that there was part of write-up into the
Okay, did you tell them what you wanted? Did you go, this is what I want?
In this, yes, so in this email, I basically stated that if I worked for the Pasadena Police Department, and I worked in the records division, because like I said, I'm an IT professional, this is the way I would do it. This is what I would assume should be done based upon the fact if I worked here, because I'm a high security analyst for the companies I work for.
Okay, Mr. Koons.
So I stated,
Okay.
this is what I think should go to maybe legal or municipal court, was the first 8 items, which were the oath of office and so forth.
So he broke it down for
And
him.
this is what I think should go to, the Open Records Division for
Okay.
the body cam, dash cam, certifications of the officer and all that.
I understand. All they wanted was for you to list out what you wanted.
Right.
The request.
It's in there.
Okay.
And it's in this email.
So, when did you send that to them?
This email was when they sent, when Mitzi sent her email to me on the 19th at 12:09, I replied by 3:05 p.m. on the 19th, which was last Thursday.
Okay. Let
So
me
I
see that.
replied in the same day.
And it's just nerve wracking because he's not hurt anything,
I
you know,
understand,
and
and I guess and I understand why, I mean, I don't.
The only way you've already admitted it, and you know the law, you know behind this. The only way for me to not get this is to seek reprieve from the Attorney General,
yeah.
and you would send a letter to him, and then I would get a letter stating you have sent a letter to the AG asking him to not release the information, and then you would redact everything that I'm not supposed to see that you've sent to the AG requesting not to send me an email.
Okay,
This is a generic basic citation for speeding. So none of that information should be withheld from me at all.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to make copies of this information unless I can have it. Can I have this, or do you need?
Do you got copies?
How about you go? I printed it all out. How about as far as this here? Let me see this. As far as this goes, if you would do me a favor, and on the original copy that I have, that was stamped and signed, that I made copies of, if you would sign off that you're receiving this
I'm not
now.
doing that because I did not handle this request. I'm not gonna sign it. What I'm going to do.
Well, anything that you want to keep, you want to make copies of, I would prefer to have you a signature that you've
received it again.
This again.
Okay. Well,
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
That way I know that since you're the director,
Okay.
you've received it, you've signed off on
This
it.
is my thing. I'm not handling this. What I'll do is follow up to find out what went wrong here, but I do not want you to take my signature as I'm gonna process your request.
No, I'm just taking your signature as the fact that you've received this information, we have spoken, and everything.
I won't sign this. I'll put a sticky on it to say, because I don't feel comfortable signing this. I don't feel comfortable signing
This other information, all right, this is the same exact thing as this. All
I
right?
understand that.
All right, so now this information here, which is the email from Mitzi and the PDF file that was attached from John Snyder, if you're gonna want this and you're gonna want my response to Mitzi, then I would request that you sign off, make a copy of this, and then you sign off that you've received this, and you just put on there that you are going to follow up. That way you're not, other than that, this has been sent.
What I was gonna do was get a copy of this and email and CC you on it, so you have a record that I did follow up. That's what I was gonna do.
Oh, and it'll be tied to your email.
Yes.
That's just as good,
Can I get a guarantee though that I'm gonna get a CC from you as the director?
Of course, because I want this finalized or whatever needs to happen because
my court date's coming up on October the 10th.
Okay.
This information should have been received to me As of Monday, I have had no response
Okay.
from nobody